his becoming a Marine officer. Okay, so like the summary of this book, well, it starts out where he's a junior at Dartmouth, and he's barely going to like the camp for Marines for training, and like throughout the book, like he starts from his training to him becoming in war to the aftermath, and like during his training, like he basically details like how training's like, how he got from it, and like how he became a Marine, and then like how he eventually became a reconnaissance battalion, which is like a recon Marine, which is like one of the top Marines. Like, it's like 1 out of 100 Marine is a recon Marine. So basically he reveals how he matures during the Marines throughout the entire book, and like the decisions he has to make as a Marine, how he has to embrace leadership to his Marines that he has, and his his little group of Marines. So, yep. So my first picture was this one, and the quote I chose was, "Doing right, I thought, wasn't only a moral imperative, but also the most expedient way to lead the platoon." And I thought of the theme of leadership. And what I took from this picture, like, I felt like it had to be Marines to represent the book. But I took from it as honor to lead is like represents the Marines, and like the significance of it being white is that like the Marines we see as pure, like before the war, like before they become like part of a dramatic, before they get like PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. Before that, they're like pure. They're not traumatized from different events they had to go through. In the background, like how it's dark and shaded, can represent the basically the trauma they have to witness, the different events they have to go through, the killings they have to view, and yeah. And going back more to the summary, I feel like if you like the game Call of Duty, or if you like action and detailed like war events, like killing and decision making of Marines, then you would like to read this book. And yeah, and leadership for this picture. Okay, another quote I chose was, "Bro," he said as I climbed the stairs, "do you ever get the feeling that no one has a clue what we're doing out here?" And the reason I chose this quote is because as I read throughout the book, I felt like the purpose behind the book that I got from Nathaniel Fick was to show more appreciation to our troops. Like we all here like support our troops, and we hear that around, but it doesn't really stick to us like significantly within us. And like after I read this book, I see like how some people like don't even have a clue what Marines do have to go through, and like in the book, I found more appreciation with like within our Marines, because like I read different details and different events, killings, people getting bombed and stuff like that in this book. So I felt like the purpose was to show more appreciation, and the theme would be like teamwork. With the second quote I chose was, "Fight at every level as a combined armed force." And like teamwork and leadership is a big role in the book, I felt, because it's like we all have to be one as a team, or the Marines have to be one as a team to work together to protect each other and to fulfill the mission. And this last quote is actually a picture of the author. That's actually Nathaniel Fick. And like, it's also going on along with the theme leadership and how he was one of the recon Marines. And the quote I chose was, "When I give you the word, together we will cross the line of departure. Close with those forces that choose to fight and destroy them." And even though it sounds harsh, like to go destroy somebody and kill somebody, like, that's what Marines really have to do with like what we train them to do. And yeah, and also going along with the purpose of being more appreciative of the Marines and understanding what they have to go through and yeah. Yeah. Four-sided page.